What is going on today, guys? Tomcat here, and welcome back to Spin Tires. And in this video, we're going to be checking out Spun's new Jeep CJ7 Renegade. Now, we haven't really seen we've seen a lot of CJ5s. I was about to say something that I wanted to back up from because we've seen a lot of CJ5s, but not a lot of CJ7s, and especially the CJ7 Renegade is kind of one of those, it's one of those Jeeps that well, not everybody wants one, but a lot of Jeep people like them. A lot of Jeep people want them, and they're very big in the Jeep community. Now, the cool thing about this one is that you've got so many different options for what you can do to it. You can do top down, top up, gear, BFG KM2 spare, half doors, rock sliders, which we're going to put the rock sliders on. You could put full doors on it if you really wanted to. I'm not going to because I would personally rather have it completely open. We're going to put our gear in the back, and we're going to put our spare on the back as well. The overland trailer is really cool, and we'll drive around with it for... Oh, we have to reposition the Jeep. The overlanding trailer is really, really cool, and we'll drive around with it for a little while. But I don't think we'll do like a full drive with it. I mean, we'll do a lot of driving around with it, but when we get to some really tight stuff, we may end up disconnecting the overland trailer just because the overland trailer may be a little iffy on some of these obstacles. But it is very, very, very light, so that's kind of a good and bad thing because it bounces around a lot. So it bounces around a lot, and that's I think a drawback and it's a drawback and a plus. Well, the fact that it bounces around is not a plus, but the fact that it's really light is a plus, which means because you can take it up hills without any strain on the Jeep whatsoever, really. Oh yeah. Things really, I mean, it grips really easily, walks its way up hills. This is so steep, though. I mean, well, it's really steep considering the fact that we have a trailer. I'm going to try and find another line. Oh, we found one. We found one, but it goes straight into a rock. So we're going to have to go back into automatic, and we're going to have to back it up slowly. Turn back to the left and see if we can slide it over. There we go. Do we have enough grip to get up the rock in front of us is going to be a bit of a challenge. Oh! Dude! And we did that with a trailer. We did that with a trailer. That's okay, that's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome that we did it with a trailer. I'm impressed. I'm very impressed with this little Jeep now. This little Jeep is the little CJ that could. It really is. Oh, a little bit of an angle coming down, but I mean, scrapes the bumper a little bit, but I feel like if you were to take a slightly different line, you wouldn't. I mean, it's got big enough tires that the front bumper isn't an issue. And you know what the other thing that I really like about it is, besides the fact that all the lights work, I really like the fact that it looks very, very, very real. Like, this looks like a real rig, and it looks like a real rig. It feels like a real rig. It has... Look at that. It has very realistic flex characteristics to it, except for the fact that the tire clips through the spring, but we'll gloss over that. Well, actually, it's on coilovers, too. That's awesome. So, yeah, really, really realistic. Coilovers in the front, leafs in the back. And, yeah, I mean, a nice setup with that overland trailer. I'm going to go up here to the left. That looks like, actually, that looks like a pretty fun trail. I'm going to stick it back in low 3. Just work our way across the landscape. And again, it's like the perfect overlanding setup. You know, you could go out for like a week or more in the wilderness with this Jeep and this trailer, set up your campsite, and just go wheeling and camp. Like, that's what this is for. Oh, that's a little tricky. That angle's weird. Is the trailer getting hung up? What's getting hung up? Something is. Something's getting hung up. Oh, dear God. I'm just not sure what. There we go. Took a little bit of moving around with that line. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Oh, dear. Oh, yep, I was afraid of that getting stuck. Alright, we're going to have to turn the Jeep to the side and then bring it back to... I still don't know if that's the best course of action. Oh, no, it worked. See, tight trails with... Is this even a trail anymore? Oh, no, it is. It is. It is. And we could go... Oh, I see. We're not on the trail anymore. We lost the trail, and now we're kind of blazing our own, but we're getting back to the trail. We're getting back to it, and once we get back to it, should be... Ooh, dear. Where is it? That's it. Okay, so the trail is really hard to make out right here. It's really hard to see. Really hard to see. I'll get up the hill. Ooh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. There she goes, dude. This thing is so capable. And it's all inside wall we trust. Inside wall we freaking trust, people. Oh my god. Oh yes. Oh, dude, that's awesome right there. The fact that we just climbed right through that. Let me see if I can cycle day and night real quick. Dude, that's so good. Now we just gotta fit the trailer. Which, honestly, like, part of me is a little concerned that that's not gonna fit. Part of me is a little concerned it's not gonna fit. But at the same time, maybe it will. Maybe it will. I think it can. I think we just have to, like, well... Part of it is the trailer not fitting, and the... Oh, God. And the other part is the... Okay, one of the trailer tires is caught. Are we close enough to any winch points? Please tell me we are. I don't know what we're... Oh, yes! That's exactly where we need to go. That's perfect. Dude, we're... Oh, my God. We stretched the trailer suspension all the way out. Like, all the way, all the way. Come on, just drop down just a little bit more. No, oh, the trailer tire's glitched. Okay, well, the only way to get out of that is with a winch. The absolute only way. Unless you back up, which... Backing up really only works for that when you have a vehicle that you can move. Like, when a trailer tire gets stuck, that's pretty bad. Because you can't... Like, the trailer doesn't really have... a source of movement aside from the Jeep itself. And if this gets really stuck, I'll just disconnect the trailer and carry on. Because we know the trailer works, we just... Oh, the Jeep and the trailer. Okay, the Jeep and the trailer are stuck. Which, to me, that says we're gonna just pull the Jeep out. And, honestly, like... I don't even know what the best way to do that is gonna be. Oh, now we've stalled it out. Okay, you know what? We're going to have to go back. And again, the nice thing about this map is you have that side road. You have that side road, so you never really have to be concerned with... You never really have to be concerned with the fact that if you get stuck... See how fast it is. I mean, I know that's not really important for CJ7 Renegade, but still, like, just seeing how fast some... Like, ooh, is that where the trailer is? I bet you that's where the trailer is. Yep, that's where the trailer is. Goodbye to that area. Goodbye to that. Trying to find another really fun trail that is... Oh, that one looks good. Let's go to the second to last trail and give it a shot. I don't know if that's the one we tried in that really big quad cab Chevy or not, but regardless if it is or not, it'll still be fun. Oh, I think it is. It is the one we tried in the quad cab Chevy. I'll tell you one thing for sure. This CJ7 is going to be a lot better off on this trail than that quad cab Chevy was. This thing does so well even in automatic mode. I mean, really, Spun's gearboxes are just so good. They really are. They're when you drive a bunch of other vehicles and then you drive one of Spun's Jeeps and it's got one of his gearboxes, God, it's so good. It doesn't even have to be one of his Jeeps, like any of his vehicles. With his gearbox, it just really makes the vehicle. We would rip our mirrors off so bad right here. Well, maybe one mirror. It's trying. It's trying really hard. It's trying really hard to get through here. God, I think it's pulling the rear suspension. The rear's not even moving. And it, like, everything's locked up and the rear's not even moving. Oh, thank God. Oh, man, that's so twisted up. It doesn't want to move. It doesn't want to move at all. Holy crap. We'll winch it from the back. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. That's craziness. That is absolute craziness. We'll walk it back down by winching the front end now. Is something... Oh, dear. Well, that's not a great predicament. Holy crap. The thing is, there's no other winch points like that are any good. Well, actually, this one would get us semi back towards facing where we want to be. Okay, much better. Much, much better. And you know what? Let me tell you, when you get that twisted up, things get a little weird. They get a little tricky, too. I was thinking that was a trail to the left, but it ended up not being a trail. It's weird on this map. Like, some areas you think are going to be trails end up being trails. Or some end up being trails and some end up not being trails at all. I didn't explore up here in the Chevy, and I really want to. I really want to. Oh, man, I was hoping for something really, really difficult, and whereas it was like, nah, bruh, it's just some casual scrambling over rocks, no big deal. I mean, that's still fun. It's just nothing, you know, nothing crazy. Oh, the automatic just decided to just be like, and bleh. It just stopped. It just completely and totally stopped. I mean, but I'll tell you one thing. I love this Jeep. I love this Jeep. It's realistic, it's well made, it's a great mod. Hats off to Spun for this thing. It's an awesome, awesome Jeep. Love it so much. And you guys should all go on the Steam Workshop and check it out. Like, I heavily, heavily, heavily recommend this thing. So, if you guys did enjoy this video in Spin Tires, don't forget to hit that like button. Tell me in the comments below what you guys thought of it. And if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe for more. And I'll see you guys next time. Talk to you guys later.